Well, hello and welcome to my channel. I was just recently talking to a Mego buddy who purchased a Creality printer and was having some questions about supports. So I thought this might be a wonderful opportunity to download something that most people who collect Mego figures might be interested in, and that's a Star Trek bridge chair. So I've gone to Yegi and I did a search for Star Trek bridge chair, and I found this model right here. I'm going to go ahead and open the file. I've already downloaded it. And I'm looking for the file that's called Star Trek Chair 2. Now this is the complete chair. You can see it's also broken up into different sections, but I want the complete chair because I want to show you guys how to use supports to print this out. So I'm going to go to Creality Print because I'm going to use my PLA printer. Let's see. Let's get rid of that. And here I have my chair. Now, you know what? I know this is a little bit big because I've printed one of these already. So I'm going to go ahead and reduce it a little bit. I'm going to go to Scale. And I'm going to go down to 90%. And I'm going to go ahead and print 90%. But before I do that, I click on it and I go to Add Supports. And I'm going to click on Automatic Supports, and you can see it supports the chair. You know what, another thing you may want to look at, let me clear all the supports. Sometimes you'll have a print that won't do well adhering to your mat for whatever reasons. Maybe your mat got dusty or it's a little oily. What I usually do is I take my mat and I use a scrubby, one of those green scrubbies with a little bit of soap, and I scrub it down. And then after I dry it and wash it off or whatever and dry it, I also clean it with a little bit of isopropyl alcohol. So that gives it a good base for the adhering of the PLA material. So another thing I do is I usually raise it. So I come over here to move, and I usually raise it like 1 or 2. 5 is too much. Let me take that out. Let me do 2. And by raising it, when I add the supports, I have a good base here for its supporting. So I'm going to click Automatic Support again, and you'll notice I have something similar, but down here at the bottom I have a really strong base that'll help me out. And then I click Slice. And you always want to have the biggest surface area down here. If I were doing a, like there was a wall section that I wanted to do, I would actually lay it down and then raise it up and do the same thing at the supports. So I'm going to take a look at what it's going to look like as I print it. And you can see I have a good base there instead of just that little X portion. And you can see it's building up really well here. That's a centerpiece, and then it's going to come to the cup part of the chair. See it right there? And you'll see everything is really well supported. Here's the back part, and you're going to see that that's going to be supported by these portions right here as it builds the rest of the chair. All the way to, I guess, the top's coming up. So that's how I support a chair. This is a nice little piece to add to your Mego collection. If you have dioramas, if you are maybe using pictures, this chair would be a nice addition to whatever you're doing with your Star Trek Mego collection. And then once you're done, you just export it to whichever, I don't know where you keep it. I have a little disk drive that I usually save my files on, and then I plug it into my printer. So that's how I would create a chair for my Mego collection. Maybe you want it a little bit bigger, 95 might work too. Just make sure you're consistent with whatever scale you use so that you can have chairs that match. So I hope this was informative. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to be doing more videos on the printing process. I'm learning along with you guys, so I'm no expert by any means, but I'm having a lot of fun. Till next time, stay safe, be cool, and I'll see you guys real soon. Bye now.